John Hartt. Let's paint something.
Jortt Show!
I like what I did here. Kind of the this kind of painterly look, and I want to keep that vibe. So I'm not gonna. I told myself I wasn't gonna mess much with the background, but I think I am, just because I want to play with this this medium. It's called Neo Maglip, and it's just like, it's really super thick, and I want to kind of a good super thick glazing on the background. I think I can just give it a little more. It'll give it a little more interesting depth and other things. I think that's what I need right now. It's just this. Let me get a little tiny cup for this medium. And what we're doing today, let me get some of the schmutz out. Bloop. That's really thick. So what we're doing today, what we did last week, we painted this in I painted this. I painted this in acrylic, and I just want to do a second coat today and finish up with oils, and I think it'll come along really well. So I think what I'm going to do first is, I got some blue on the palette, so I'm just going to throw some blue on the back. And we're going to really try and match where the strokes are, and just, add a little depth. And I'm adding this thick medium, which I may regret. I don't really use this, but I guess I must have used it some, because half the bottle is gone. Yeah, this is such a good, this is cerulean, and this is like the magic, I think the magic color for skies is using cerulean, because it just really, when you get the white in with it, you mix the white in with it, it really is a good representation of what I think the sky color is. But I also got a couple other cool colors on here. I got this radiant turquoise, which I'm just gonna mix in a little bit. You know what? I don't like how thick this is. I'm going to add some more medium to this medium. I'm going to add Galkid Light. It's just thinner. Actually, it's pretty thick because it's sitting there. Hey! Come on, get out of there, bitch! I think I'm going to take this, chuck it in the garbage, and I know I have another bottle that hasn't been sitting around. Here we go. Galkid Light still has the cellophane on it from the package, and it is liquid. It's not clunky or clumpy. I'm just gonna mix it in with this other stuff too. I don't think it'd be a big problem. I like using a lot of medium lately. It just kind of gives that that transparency feel. So you can see the color underneath it, if there is something underneath it. Yeah, this is a lot better. So I'm just gonna, woo! That's I think what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna add a few more flops of some of these colors. This is a really bright blue. I don't know what it's called. Pretty easy. Yeah, I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to do this for maybe another 30 seconds, and I'm going to call the sky done. Almost done. I'll probably do something with the clouds a little bit later. Thin this out. And again, I'm just kind of staying lighter on the bottom, or less saturated on the bottom. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. And the same thing over here. More white. And some of this really, it's like a primary blue. It has some weird name. It's like from Finland or something. I don't know how to pronounce their words. And Finnies. Look at that. That's kind of cool. That's kind of like Van Gogh-y, the way he did skies. He kind of did swirly things like that. So yeah. See, already, that's already pretty cool. And I think the big broad strokes help lead the viewer around the painting some. It's like a roller coaster of strokes. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, if I have one that isn't all gnarly, and they're both kind of gnarly, because I didn't clean them last time. Not gnarly, they're just a little dirty. I'll just get that old pink paint off and see if I can dry it. But I like the big strokes. I just want to soften it a little bit around the edges so the strokes aren't... You still get the directional of the strokes, but you don't really see the brush marks too much. Yeah, that's nice. I like what's going on over there. Alright, I'm going to do 10 more seconds on the sky because I like what's going on up here. And a little bit of this turquoise to say what's going on. What's going on? So I dropped a painting off today at a restaurant in town. There's like an alligator. I've been doing these paintings lately with on this material, on this this plywood material. It's kind of cool. I'll start the painting, and once I know what the shape is, I'll cut it out with the jigsaw and then finish it out. But I'm really kind of liking that vibe. I might stick to that approach more regularly. Okay, that's enough for the blue in the sky. I think what I'm going to do is work my way down, do the yellow pig, the orange pig, the purple pig, the pink pig, the ground, and then call it a day. Yellow. I have 3 yellows I'm working with. I've got the Indian yellow and some really radiant yellow. And then I'm going to use the burnt sienna, which is kind of a red brown, but I'm going to use it for the dark areas. I'm going to use that. No, I won't. I'm going to use quinacridone magenta. It works, it darkens up the dark areas pretty good and gives it a nice vibe, so. And here's my dark one. Alright. And I put little tiny dots of paint on there, but it's still going to be too much because this stuff a little bit goes a long way, I'm told. Let's see, let's try this brush. No, I want a bigger brush. Once you start using little brushes, I feel like you start focusing on here. So I'm going to do kind of define where the real outlines are on this thing. And then I think his leg goes up there like that, and then this guy looks like this leg's a little off, so if I can go like that. I think I'll fix it somehow. Oops. No, that's good. I'm not gonna overthink it. Alright. Get this Indian yellow, which looks very orange. Ooh, look at how nice it's melting with the red. And then, yeah, I use this radiant lemon to really bring out the highlights. Okay, we're gonna finish this piggy in no time. Finish the outlines. Here is an ear. But I know he has another ear, and I think that one should just come up here a little bit. Okay, that works good. And then I'll go back later with a little brush. So See what I'm doing? I'm kind of just doing the outlines in dark and then taking whatever mid-tone this is, this Indian yellow, putting it next to it and mixing it around and making the edge less severe, less sharp, a little blurrier. Let's get some white on here to push out. That's kind of cool. I like these skinny pigs. I thought they were kind of looking stupid earlier, but they're looking like less stupid. I don't like that. I think I was dealing with this problem last time. It looks like he's squatting on the head. I want him standing up. That looks a little better. Maybe if I go like that. That looks like more standing straight. And just define this area. That looks better. It will look better. Okay. So I'm gonna get these lower areas with the, or the less bright areas with the Indian yellow. The more bright areas with this radiant yellow. It's gonna be like right at the tip there. And let me get a little schmutz of white, because the other white is tainted a little bit with blue, and I don't want to introduce blue into this guy. Okay. Alright, this white. Finish there. See, when you put on these big flobs of color, it really helps you see the light areas and the dark areas. Because I think sometimes we're tempted to, or we do, just put in little baby test colors to say, oh, is this going to work good? But I think if you're more fearless, what a dumb word for painting, but that's kind of what it is, about just grabbing something and putting it on there, not being too worried that it's not going to come out how you expect it. Because I think a lot of this, just putting the paint on the canvas, it kind of, if you let it, it leads itself. I like it. Oh, let's see more of this dark here. Let's be fearless, Johnny. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a dog and start barking. Dogs are such barkers. Hark! I hear a dog. That is my dog. His name is Boswell. He's my best friend in the whole wide world. He's like, I think we figured he's about 13 years old, maybe 12, something like that. He's getting all sorts of gray. I guess that happens. But we go for a walk every morning. I pick up his dog shit because and his job is to bark at people who walk up the driveway, and I think that was my wife, just walking up the driveway and coming into the house. I need a thinner line of this dark color here. See, it's a little wiggly, a little wavily, but it kind of defined that edge, and the same thing right here. Here. There. Okay, he looks piggish, and I think I need a littler brush that isn't all schmutzed up. This is a little, no, it's not much littler. I know I have a littler one. This one is littler, but it's jarred and gnarly. Well, I think all the little ones sink to the bottom. There we go. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see. Yeah. And I might even come back over it later with a thinner brush, but maybe not. Yeah, I'm not trying to get too detailed-y because that's my goal for painting all this crap. Is just kind of knock it out quick and find the solution right away instead of overthinking and overthinking, which all of us artists do, don't we, artists? Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna just do a little light brushing over it just to kind of lose a little bit of the brush marks and add a little bit of character. Okay. I think he's good enough. I'm gonna do that right up here too, because that looks like a thin line. Okay, he looks like the golden pig. Yeah, this is nice, doing this little kind of really soft technique over the edges. It's kind of pushing them together, but it's, you still see, they're not blending in where it's one color and you can see the different colors doing their thing. But I want a little bit more of this super radiant yellow. That's kind of a cool color, I like it. I'm there, I'm all about it. And a little bit more white on the tippy tips. I feel like this guy everyone needs an eyeball. Let's see if we can figure out what an eyeball looks like. I like drawing eyeballs that are closer to, 12 inches wide. This one is only going to be like a quarter of an inch. So I got to forego the details. So what would an eye look like? I think an eye would maybe be whitish to begin with. So, no, not whitish. Let's make it darkish because it's in nope, that's not even working. Oh no, going down a bad road. It happened. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking about. I didn't want to do eyes on this one. I'm going to do buttons on them for eyes. Go a little different. I hate copying things. And I've used buttons for eyes before and it's kind of creepy. I like it. So let's see. Let's just say, I'm going to use I think this is called a maul stick. It's my hand steadier. So if I was a button, I always do red buttons. Maybe I should not. Maybe that's... Okay. This is where the buttons go. Yeah, I remember thinking about that today. Wouldn't that be cool if they were buttons instead of eyes? So we'll do that. That'll be the weird thing about this painting, because everything has to have one weird thing. Okay, I'll go back and detail out the button later, but I just want to get these pigs done. So I have the yellow mostly done. Just yeah, he's piggish and he's gonna have like a little piggy tail. I think a little piggy tail kind of goes like that. I think a piggy tail is just a little twirl thing. And one more. He's looking pretty cool. Okay. And bottom of it is going to be here and then stop. Okay, stop. That's stopping. I'm going to do the orange now. I have two oranges. One seems like it might be somewhat transparent. This is called Pyrrole Orange. And the other one, again, it's one of those Scandinavian names I can't say, but it seems like a cadmium orange, and it looks like it's really opaque. And again, I think I'm going to use this same magenta for the dark areas that I did on the whatchamacallit, the yellow one. I could use that for the dark areas in every one. Maybe it'll help tie the painting together some. We shall see. Okay, so let me thin it out a bit. Okay, so okay. It's super thin now. I mean, it's super thin. I want it to be a little thicker. I'll make this leg much shorter. That's kind of cool. It looks like he's kind of looking up somewhere. I'm outlining with this kind of darker magenta. Okay, and he actually looks pig colored, but I want to just throw in this uber intense. I need a bigger brush. This uber intense orange. I like this. I think this is the Pyrrole. And this is the cadmium-ish. I can tell on the canvas a little bit. They're very close, but this looks super nice. So I'm just kind of get this mid-tone. Look at that color. Look at that beautiful fucking color. I have a feeling the white might make it. I think I'm gonna have to go over. I don't want to blend the white into the orange because it'll look too much like pale and not vibrant. So let's see if I can use some of this radiant yellow from up top for highlights. I think that'll work. Get back down here. Get the orange down here, and then mix it in with that magenta, because the magenta is going to make it nice and dark. Okay, he's coming together. That's it. So, look what I'm doing here. I'm getting uber fat on this, putting the paint on. I'm putting on big floppy colors, and that's looking really good. I think I use words here. I say floppy. I don't even know. I just use that word. It's probably not even correct to what I'm trying to say. Not thick and goobery. Maybe goobery is a better word. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. I have to choose my words correctly. I don't want anyone to not understand my meaning. Okay, and get some white there. I'm getting super loose with this, guys. Here. And then I can knock this out really quick, I think. I think I can. Where's that super soft brush? Right here. And if I can just wiggle it around a little bit, get it on top of the lights. Yeah, that looks super nice. Alright, just same down here, because this is jiving somehow. Let me try. Okay, let's see what this white does on top. I need it. I need the white. I need the white. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see here. Yeah, but that's a nice orange. I'm digging that. And if I can just smooth that a little bit, that works. And I will smooth this a little bit. I'm not gonna overdo it. Okay, got that highlights there. That looks good. I feel like that should come over there more. It should be lighter down here. And I feel like I need to, and I'm gonna do it right out when I'm done with this. I'm gonna put a shadow from the pig on top. And it's not gonna be too much, just enough to say, hey, there's a shadow from the pig on top. So that's the shadow from the foot. I overdid that. Okay, I think that's good. I just want it to be light right next to the shadow to help make the shadow look darker without really making it look darker. It's like magic. I feel like a magician sometimes when I do this because I make something out of nothing. Well, I make it out of paint, but I make something out of nothing. Okay, I do like that orange. I want a little bit more of you right there. And a little bit more of you right down here. That's a nice piggy. Dude, I could keep adding this and adding to this, but I won't. I'm gonna knock this out. I need a little bit more of that red. Magenta. Alright. Let's say this piggy's done, and I'm just gonna put a space for his eye, which is also they're all going to be buttons, unless they turn into something else, but buttons is what we're going for right now. Let me just see if I can. Yeah. There's a button. I kind of want it to be red buttons. I don't know why. Purple. Let's move to the purple pig. I got two purples. I got this radiant violet, and I got this Egyptian violet, which is so fucking dark. I love this color, but it's easy to overuse it. It can kind of muss up some things. It works best with the reds and sometimes blues. When I try and darken the oranges and the yellows with it, it gets a little too muddy. Like here, I might see. You see how dark that is? I put almost nothing on here. But anyway, this is my piggy, and I'm going to. Okay. Yeah, he looks good. Getting the outlines like I did before. I'm going to do this as quick as possible. His belly's hanging down because he's a good skinny piggy. A little thinner here. That's such a pretty color. Mixing these two together works too. I have this like ideal vision of the perfect purple, and I've come close to it. I haven't figured it out. I want to make the perfect purple, and I always see, every time I use purple, I see some kind of brown in it, and I just want it to be pure. And I don't know how to fix my dilemma. Okay, let's get the inside. I think I might put a little bit of blue in this guy too. I think he'll work. So let me make this radiant purple, actually the mid-tone, because this is, other stuff is so damn dark. So I feel like his nose should be gone like that. I get, all the noses don't have to be the same. I'm going to thin this darker purple out and work my way up here and try so I can blend it into the lighter purple a little more evenly, because the dark just seems to take things over. We have elections coming up in our little town, and I usually just vote for who I know. I usually know most people running for office, and most people, I think, running for office are doing it for the right reasons, you know. So our town's been pretty good. But like, I'm noticing a lot of the signs around now, like all the Republicans and all the Democrats, they have their Democrat team signs. And I keep looking at one of them. I think it's the Republicans, and it looks like the Babysitters Club. All these people are sitting there. They look all happy and friendly. You know, they're just running for office, and it just seems. I wish people, especially in the local level, wouldn't campaign so hard on the party. I wish they would campaign on themselves and rely on themselves and not say, hey, I'm part of Team Democrat or I'm part of Team Republican. But I guess that's what they do. But I'm pretty happy with our little city and who's running it, and you know, we all have issues, but damn, that's so dark. I need to get some more of the light stuff and bring it down. Alright. But I don't like politics at all. I thank the people who are running and for office and doing their due diligence and doing what they're supposed to do, but not me. I need white. Wait. I'm gonna put my blue in there. I'm gonna put a lot of blue in there, I think. Oh, yeah, that is such a good color. Oh, that's such a good color combination. Oh, I'm just getting a little bit of the blue in the shadows there. I'm gonna put a lot more of the blue. Not in the shadows, like kind of connecting the light to the shadows, and that's a good transition color. Some vibrant blue in there. Oh, here we go. Someone's sneezing their head off. Can you tell that lady quit interrupting our progress here? No, I can't focus on anything except for that. It's like that time that loud girl was kind of in our lives. Aubrey, Emery. I love her, man. You see, you gotta get looser and not worry about the details too much, because that's what I'm doing right now and it's starting to make sense. I'm getting a big flop of paint here. Over here, get that. And I'm almost done with this guy. I'll just do a little mixy with the soft brush. Ooh, it still has orange on it. Let's try again. Okay. He's looking good. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to make a place for his button eye, right? His button eye is going to be right here. I don't know if I'll make them all red, but I'm going in that direction. Just get some more edges defined. Alright. It's pretty good. Oh, I guess we need a little tail. Everybody needs a little tail now and again. You know what I mean. Here we go. A little bit of white on top. Find out those. Okay, that's good enough. Boom, boom. Oh, I need to mess up these a little bit. These look too edgy. And a little blue, and I'm done. Oh, one more heat. Alright, we'll get you. I feel like I should be talking more. Okay. Something right here. Mm-hmm. That's good. Now let's get that magenta guy. I have some magenta on here. I got this beautiful, beautiful pink. And I'll use white too. And I might put a little bit of... Let's stick with those three. And maybe I'll throw in a weird highlight color. See how that works. So I got the dark magenta here. And he's got a big Humpty Dumpty. Here, his ass is kind of sticking out like those girls on Instagram, wiggling their ass all over the place. Twerking. Again, I'm just getting the outlines in something dark. This guy is a pig. And I will name that pig Reginald. Seems like a proper pig name, Reginald the pig. Okay, and he looks actually pretty close to done. That's nice. Picked up a little bit of another color, and this is the pink I love. Oops. Beautiful pink. I think I could get away with just using the magenta and the pink here. Do A-okay. Let's see if I can bring this up. Magenta up. This would be the shadow from the other piggy. Too much. So I'm trying to get shadows right under the feet that are small, and then right on top of the body. So this is a part of the shadow too. And there maybe. Let's get some pink up here and define this area a little bit. There's some of the purple coming over. Didn't like that purple. But I like this pink. You know what I like? I like this pink. This is a pink. This is acrylic, and this is a pink that I can't get in the oils. So, and it's like some kind of fluorescent pink, but I can't get it. So, but anyway, I'm coming close to it here. These guys, kind of try and know where the dark is under the armpits, and in the cracks it's going to be darker. Okay. It's going to be lighter, you know, closer to the sun or closer to the viewer. I'll fatten up the leg right here. You saw me do that. Yes, I did. Yes, you did. Alright, that's kind of where I want to be. We got a little bit more darky here. Where's my... This is my blendy brush. I just need to wash the purple off it. I want it to be pure. So I just want this space where the shadow and the lightness is just softer, so it doesn't look so, I don't know. I think it looks better when it's softer. But sometimes those hard lines just give you that little bit of character you're looking for. Oh, painting is such a character. Okay, and then I'll make a... So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a spot for his button eye. Didn't Frosty the Snowman have buttons made out of eyes? Eyes made out of buttons? And no, he had two eyes made out of coal. A button nose, maybe that was it. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. I fucking hate Christmas, man. Christmas, we were like so into it. It's just, it's so much stress over fucking buying shit for people. But it's nice. Well, Christmas is, I like Christmas just because we're hanging out with the fam. It's the best time of year. The whole buying stuff is kind of overrated. But whatever. People like to buy stuff. People like gifts. I get gifts are a way of telling someone you love them and you're thinking of them. Right? Oh yeah, look here. You're looking good, Piggy. Let me get this bottom foot. So it's more of a... It's more... less like a foot, more like a kind of accidental... I don't know what the hell. Okay, that's good. Alright, let me get next the grass. The grass is green. I have 2 greens I'm going to use. Then I'm going to go back, get the button eyes, and we'll be done. It's a race. Finish the painting. You see, look at this beautiful fucking, it's called phthalo yellow. It's phthalo yellow green, man. It's just, it's so beautiful, man. I love this color. It's like right next to the sap green. Watch this. That's already sap green from acrylics, but when it's next to the sap green from oils, it's just shimmery. And I don't know if you can really see some of this on the video. Sometimes when I'm taking pictures, I'm like, oh wow, the video looks so much more clearer, or sometimes the video looks, what's going on? I can't really see the details. I can't see what's going on with the colors. So. I'm gonna just mix a little color in. I'm making this just a hair straighter. Cause it's so weird, because like this line is supposed to be, the horizon is supposed to go straight, but it's real close to where the top of that back is, so it makes you kind of look like, okay, where's the horizon? And it actually looks kind of goofy right now, so I'm gonna have to move it up there, and that's not really 100% straight. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, that's pretty. And I'm just using these 2 colors here. I might add a little bit more. But it's so nice having the acrylic underneath and the I'm gonna take a brush and the oil up top, because it's already the color from the acrylic is already helping define what I'm going to be doing with the oil. So. And a lot of this is kind of, I guess, somewhat glazing, because I'm putting the paint on so thin. And I'm trying to keep the strokes doing the same thing it was earlier. I think I kind of lightened it up more than I wanted down here, but I can throw some more of this on here. The sap green. No, it's a good green. I have this it's something emerald. I used to use it all the time. Phthalo emerald. It's really glowy. I think it might help a little bit. Get on there. There you go. All right. It's dark, but it's glowy. You see, it's more like, see how it's like leprechaun green instead of like forest green, and it works pretty good with that phthalo too. Alright. Really moving more towards using this lighter stuff. Here we go. We're good. We're good here. And this is, where'd my fluffy brush go? Here's a different one. It needs to be washed. So just wanna drag these colors down a little bit. so we still got the sense of the painting going in the back. Let me just add a little more. Let me do the same thing on there. I think that'll do. Just get that in here. Just a little bit more on the shadow and I'll be done with the floor. The ground, whatever this is. I don't know if this is grass or whatever. I didn't put a silo in the background and I won't. All right, let me get my cadmium red. I'm gonna make some button eyes and we're done. Oh, there's two of them don't have a tail. I bet that would be really uncomfortable for them. I don't want them to feel like outcasts. So, all right, we got a tail for. Yeah, this is kind of. Man, this orange feels like it's already drying on the palette, or it's thicker. Okay, if I was a little piggy and I had a tail, I would go right there. He's got a tail, and who else? The pink guy. Man, what's your problem, dude? Look at the fucking tail. Alright, so the tail comes down and up. That's funny what people focus on when you're doing paintings, like, where's the tail? That one doesn't have a tail. Oh no. And I don't know shit like that most of the time. I'm like, oh, that was kind of cool. Like, at a show one time, and this guy went around, he looked at all my paintings, and he came back, he said, you have, I don't know what the number was, like, you have 6 paintings you didn't sign. I'm like, oh. And the whole signing painting still isn't in my motor memory. But I'll show you how I sign a painting. I'll show you that at a different time. Maybe later this episode. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, I went to get the red. And I did get it, right? Cadmium red deep. Because that's the color buttons are supposed to be, cadmium red deep. And you see I put way too much on the palette all the time. And these brushes aren't even that small. I mean, they're kind of small, they're good for details, but I have some like really detail-y brushes which I am ignoring or not using so much. Everyone has a red button for an eye. Okay, so I'm gonna just get the base color on there, make it red, a little bit light red. It looks dark from here. So what I'm gonna do, that's pretty good. Okay, red buttons. Red buttons. So what do we have on buttons? We have, I want to get this, I'm going to just make a dark red here. I'm going to put a little bit of purple in with this red to make it super dark. Because I don't want to use much. I want to define the bottom edge, and then I want to define the inside edge shadow if I can. That was really wet, that blob of paint. So let's try it again. Bottom edge. Bottom edge. Get darker. bottom, top. Oh, it's not. I'm not getting the dark color I want and the opacity I want. No, I just don't want to use so much of that dark purple. Let's see how we're doing it. That's what I wanted. Dark, 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 and then dark, dark, dark. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about earlier, that I just want to do details without making it look too detail-y, so I don't know if I'll use the pink for the light part, so yeah, that's working. I don't know if you can see from there. I want more of the red in here. Yeah. Red. Take some white, get it nice and thin. Here we go. So I just want to highlight the ridge of the buttons, and it's so fucking thin. Here. This is starting to work. I just need to get some paint on there. Oh, little painting. And then I think I'm going to use the dark purple for the buttonholes, and hopefully this kind of makes them look like buttons. I think that's working. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Not 100%, but it's where I want it to be, I think. I think I can get a little bit more red on here. Yeah, that looks like buttons. Alright, this is the shadow from the buttons. Sometimes it's those little fucking details that work. I don't know if this does or not, but shadow from the button here, shadow for the button here, shadow here. Oh, it's all orange now. Let's make it more red or magenta or purple, or just basically shadowy looking. I feel like I'm going down a hole here that I don't want to be down. I should have just stuck with regular eyes. Okay, they look buttony enough. I think one more thing needs to be done. A little bit. Right? There, I'm done. I'm done, guys. That's what you do. When you get 90% done, you're done. Don't try and get that last 10% done, because it'll take forever. Yeah. Let's see, I like the sky. You know what? All the clouds are the original acrylic. I like it. It's a good feel. A little blue here. A little blue right here. And a little, wow, a little light blue. That's good enough. Let me step back, look at it. John, I'm happy. Are you? This is the next version of the pigs. I've done several versions of them. I just finished the oil layer and it came out pretty good. I like what's going on here. They're doing a little bit different thing than the original, but that's what art's about, just reinventing things, rethinking things, and making it new, making it wonderful. Hey guys, thanks for checking in. I appreciate you taking your time to watch me do this fun stuff that I do. And just keep creating if you do, keep building something, just do something wonderful. You have that opportunity every day, every minute of every day to do something wonderful. So do it if you can, and thanks for checking in.